Hey guys, and welcome back to another book review. So this book review I am so excited for. I found this book. Okay, well, let me talk about the book first because you already saw it in the title, so let's just talk about what it is. So this is My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I am so sorry if I am not. I looked it up and I think it's Oyinkan Braithwaite. I am not good at pronunciations with author names, so I am so sorry if that's wrong. I did look it up. I probably am still mispronouncing it, but I saw this book on Goodreads. I think like a month ago, and as soon as I saw the title, I think I barely even read the plot and was like, need to read. And then the other day I went to Powell's, which is it's a bookstore here in Oregon, and it's like discounted prices, but they also have new books and stuff like that. And I was just browsing through the aisles looking for some new horror books, you know, thrillers, stuff to read. And I saw this and I was like, oh my God, they have it. Like, I didn't think they were going to have it. I don't really know why I didn't think they were going to have it, but they did. And I got it for $22, which it's expensive, but like it's a hardcover and it's a new book. So guys, I have so much to say about this book. It's insane. So, you know, like I always do, let's talk about the cover. I think this cover is so stunning. I love the lime green and black. Those are two of my boyfriend's favorite colors together. I don't usually like it together, but for some reason on this book cover, I think it really pops, and it just makes your eye gravitate towards it, which I love because then I end up picking it up. But I think it has this gorgeous woman on it. Look at her. She's got like the glasses, and there's like a knife in her glasses. What's that called? In the, like, I guess it's mirrored, like mirrored in the glasses. Does that make sense? And then in the back, she's holding cleaning supplies, which this cover fits perfectly with the book, which is why I think I like the cover so much, because some book covers just don't match, and I'm just kind of like, why did you do it if it doesn't have anything to do with the book? But anyways, let's read what this book is about. It says, okay, wait, first, before I say this, I think I'm pronouncing these characters' names right. Again, not sure, so I am very sorry if I am mispronouncing these. Again, I tried to look it up, and now I think, I don't know, I thought I was right, but I could be wrong, so sorry for the mispronunciations. But this says, Kareed is bitter. How could she not be? Her sister Ayula is many things. The favorite child, the beautiful one, possibly sociopathic. And now Ayula's third boyfriend in a row is dead. Kareed's practicality is the sister's saving grace. She knows the best solutions for cleaning blood. The trunk of her car is big enough for a body, and she keeps Ayula from posting pictures of her dinner to Instagram when she should be mourning her missing boyfriend. Now, not that she gets any credit. Kareed has long been in love with a kind, handsome doctor at the hospital where she works. She dreams of the day when he will realize that she's exactly what he needs. But when he asks Kareed for Ayula's phone number, she must reckon with what her sister has become and how far she's willing to go to protect her. Exactly. Doesn't that just make you want to read it? It sounds so good, and it's exactly what it says. Like, this synopsis is perfectly in tune with the plot, so it gives you a perfect understanding of what you're getting into. I know some books don't do that, and sometimes it can be frustrating, but this is exactly what you're getting into, which I completely appreciate. So let me break this book down for you. So Kareed and Ayula are sisters, and Kareed is a nurse, and she's considered less attractive and less everything than Ayula. She's just the lesser sister in everyone's eyes, I guess. Ayula is gorgeous, and every man wants her, and she's perfect. She's the ideal woman, you know what I mean? And where Kareed is a nurse, Ayula's into fashion, and she like makes her own clothes and then like sells them on social media like Instagram and stuff. And it's really sad. Even their own mom favors Ayoola to Kareed. Like if Ayoola needs something, then it's like Kareed has to sacrifice for her sister, which yes, that's like a sibling thing, but it's like to the extent where like her mom only cares if Ayoola is comfortable and not Kareed as well. So that's really annoying. But so the very beginning of the book is Kareed helping Ayoola clean up a murder. She's very mechanic in detailing what she has to do. It's just very, you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this, and this is how I help her get rid of the bodies and how I clean up and how we get rid of this murder. It's very weird because it's so mechanic and like cold almost, just so did it, you know, like it's just, that's what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's very weird to read, but in a good way, not in a bad way. What had happened is she stabbed her boyfriend of 1 month. Femi is his name, and this is the 3rd time she's killed her boyfriend. And every time this happens, Ayoola claims that it's self-defense, that they came at her, they were yelling at her, she feared for her life. She had to stab them. That's plain and simple what it had to be. It was either their life or her life, and she chose to end theirs. And that's just kind of how it is. She just has to protect herself or they're gonna kill her, which is a little strange that it's the 3rd time that's happened, but we'll get into that. So Kareed has to really keep a high check on this girl because Ayoola loves social media. She loves attention. She likes people paying attention to her. She's very much narcissistic, I guess. She likes herself a lot. Kareed has to keep her in line because Ayoola starts posting, like she wants to post these random things like her dinner and outfits and stuff, but her boyfriend went missing and she's supposed to be the sad, distressed girlfriend, not happy and not caring like she is. Actually, she doesn't care. She just is blasé about it. She's very whatever. And then we move on to Kareed's like job. So she's a nurse and she has a huge crush on one of the doctors. His name is Tade, and he's super charming, super sweet, super nice. He's just everything that is the ideal guy. He's just so kind and loving and sweet, you know? And one day Ayoola surprises Kareed at her job and meets Tade, and Tade falls head over heels for her. He wants her number, he wants to date her, and Kareed is obviously heartbroken, 1, but 2, she knows what her sister's little hobby is, so she doesn't know how to, you know, go about it. Like, what does she do? Does she protect her sister or does she protect the man she's in love with? And also there is, this is just a side thing, it's very interesting, but there is a comatose patient named Mutar, I don't know how to say his name, but he's been in a coma for a really long time, and his family basically stopped visiting him because it was pretty much like he was probably gonna die, or they were gonna have to pull the plug on him because, you know, he's just so comatose that he's probably not waking up. And Kareed actually talks to him about everything because he's just a silent listener. So it's kind of funny because she's considered this a very cold, hard person, like this kind of like very like, I don't know, guarded person. And it's probably because of her sister being so attention seeking, so lovable by everyone, and she's not, that the only person she can confide in is a comatose patient, which isn't funny, but it's kind of funny, you know what I mean? Like in an ironic way, I guess. So my opinions of the book is I think Ayoola is narcissistic. I think she's self-centered. She doesn't feel anything for the men that she's murdered. She just doesn't care. It's like it was just some thing she did. Like, I went to go get coffee. That's it. It's just like that for her. I went to Starbucks, I got coffee. She stabbed a man. It's just the same to her. It just doesn't register in her brain that she is crazy. No, that she's like, you know, a cold-blooded killer, you know? She really loves social media. She likes, you know, getting that attention from, you know, people that she may or may not know as well. The book is extremely fast-paced, and I mean extremely. Most chapters are not longer than like 3 pages, maybe 4, and the whole book is only, let's see, 223 pages. It's very fast-paced, very fast-paced. I mean, you're in it and then it's done. Like, it's crazy. I read it in one single day, about a total of maybe like 5 hours, I think. I just sat down and read. I was doing other things as well, but like, I just majority read that day, and it was just, I mean, it was done in like very, very fast. It was just a very fast book. And I don't know if this is what Oyin Khan Braithwaite was trying to do, but it felt very poetry to me, like written almost like a poetry book. Like it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It just gave me poetry vibes. So I don't know if that was what she meant to do, but it did feel like kind of poetic at times, like the way that she wrote things and like how the chapters were laid out. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it did feel that way. If you've read this book and you feel that way too, please let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know if I'm making this up in my head or if this was like a thing or something, but I really, really liked it too. It really was like, it's very different, but in a very like cool way. This also is supposed to be a dark comedy, which I can kind of see, like, at certain aspects, I kind of see the, like, irony, funny moments. But honestly, I didn't laugh during the book. Like, I was more just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like, whoa, like, maybe that's just because I was, like, so onto the fact that, like, her sister was, like, a killer, you know? And I wasn't really paying attention to the, like, funny moments, and maybe that's just me, but, I do see now, when I look back on it, some of the, like, comedy moments, like her talking to, like, a comatose patient, or, you know, like, her sister doing certain things, or her doing certain things. I can kind of see where it was coming from. I just didn't get it in the moment. I got it more afterwards. Like, I kind of like could think about it and go, oh yeah, that was kind of funny. But at the time of reading, I did not think it was funny. I was like, oh my god, I wasn't like laughing, you know? But maybe that was the point. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's just me. I'm kind of strange when I read books, so I have no idea. So again, let me know in the comments down below if you thought it was like funny, or if like I'm also just weird in the fact that I read it strangely. Honestly, this book is so unique. I keep saying honestly. This book is so unique. I have never read anything like it or felt like I was reading anything like it. It's very, very unique. I loved the entire part of everything. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention this book takes place in Nigeria. I don't know why I didn't even mention that. I feel like that's a pretty big part, but yes, it is based in Nigeria, which I thought was so cool because I don't know a lot about Nigeria. I never read a book that took place in Nigeria, so I thought it was really cool. And obviously you can tell by their names that they're a little bit different, which I loved their names. Honestly, if I'm saying them right, which I'm probably not, I just thought their names were really cool. I mean, honestly, the author's name is so cool. I'm probably butchering it, but they have a really cool name. The ending, it's not what I wanted to happen, but I think it made perfect sense, and I kind of saw it coming. I was hoping it wouldn't end this way, but I do think the ending is kind of funny. If you want to go off of that, that's a funny ending because it's just so ironic, I guess. The ending is just so perfect for the book, I guess. Even if it's not what I wanted, I still was super satisfied by the ending, and I did chuckle when I read the ending. So I guess that is pretty comedic. Maybe I just didn't even notice. But yeah, I didn't love the ending, but I did love the ending, if that makes sense. Probably not. I'm probably not making sense for any of this book, but honestly, guys, I highly recommend this book. It's so fast-paced. If you're not into super long books, I think this is a good one for you. It's so good, so unique. I am so glad I picked it up. It was so good. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say now that I've rambled on about how much I love this book. Honestly, I would 10 out of 10 read this again, like now. I mean, I'm not going to, because I have like 2 other books that I have to read so we can review them on my channel. But if I do a top 10 of so many books again, this will probably be in my top 10 of something. Top 10, I don't know, new books. This is honestly so good. Like, it's so good, guys. I highly recommend, especially if you like short books and you like easy reads and fast-paced reads. This is perfect for you. So 10 out of 10, recommend reading My Sister, the Serial Killer. So freaking good. And with that, that's all the rambling I have to say, and I guess all the rambling I have to do and everything I have to say. That, you know what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you check out the book. If you have read the book, please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I hope I see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, I forgot to tell you guys to subscribe. Well, subscribe, like, comment, you know, that kind of things. And then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!